You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Hey, yo, man, 15 Minutes of Fame. My man Jones, what up?
What's up, huh?
How you feeling, brother?
I'm blessed.
Welcome home, man.
Thank
Fucking
you,
knucklehead.
Why I gotta be all that, man?
I gotta uncle you, man, because it's like when I heard what happened, man, I was like, no,
People don't never
just
get
got
into
free.
the reasons. It's just like looks like you did something crazy.
Nah. No. I don't care what it was. It's just that I was, it was painful for me to know that you went through what you went through. You came home, the shit was on track, and then bang, you catch another motherfucker. It's like, oh my God, man.
When it rains, it pours.
But you're home now, man.
Weather the storm, though. Inshallah.
Weather the storm, yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah. So, how you feeling though? Good spirits,
man.
everything.
You know what I'm saying? I can't complain. You know what I mean? I got a lot of stuff going on, but you know what I mean? It's just one day at a time.
One day. That's the way it's got to be, bro. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, welcome home. I talked to you. Did I talk to you? Yeah, I talked to you. But I ain't see you since you've been home. So.
Well, man. You know the vibe.
Yeah, man. So I'm glad to get to see you, man. A little gloomy out here, man, but it's all good.
Yeah, it's a rainy day, but we made it happen. You know what I'm saying? You pulled up on me. I appreciate you.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Serious, brother. You're home. What? That's the question I think I was gonna. The next time I wound up seeing you, I need to know anyway. Even if you didn't get locked up, like, where do we go from here? Is there a plan, or can you actually have a plan in this culture now, like to where you want to be? Where
battle wise?
Yeah. As far as the battle shit goes.
Honestly, I mean, the saying, I guess, that the best apply for that is we plan and God plans, right? So
you say you want to make God laugh, plans, tell him your plans.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, I got a lot of, the word they might use is motion, you know what I'm saying? Like different conversations going on, different battles that, people been calling for, calling out and suggesting or whatever. So, and I've had conversations with, most of the league owners and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure that, something will be, and I actually had opportunities that, just didn't work out in timing wise because I had just came home, it was fast. But I got called for the Max Out 3, you know what I'm saying? But it was some last minute shit they were just trying to put together to see if they could throw me on the card, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's like a plan. I put it on Twitter, like who I thought should be my shit list, basically. The people that I feel like, okay, I could kill these niggas because they've been talking crazy. This is like a good list right here, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of made that little list or whatever. I mean, inshallah, you know what I'm saying, they go down because, if the people really, get a chance to see those, I'm sure it's going to be some legendary, showings.
Who were the people?
It was Rock, Geechee, Verb, put John in there just because he just made a specific blog saying he wanted to get busy on Homecoming.
I like that though. I like you versus John on Homecoming if that was possible, man. Shit.
Rock, man.
Rock, yeah. But well, if you ask me, top of the list would be you and Rock. That's who I want to see. That's who I want to see.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
shout out to John, shout out to you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Me and Bill been talking about something because they actually hit me about him and shit like that.
That'd be interesting. You and Bill collect.
Yeah, he was. I told him I'd do it. You know what I'm saying? If this was right. And who else was it? I don't know.
You got Geechee, Rock, John, Bill Collector, A-Bird.
And
that's a nice.
I literally just named all the people that was, you know what I'm saying they wanted smoke. You know what I'm saying? And like everybody I named, they came out and said, like, Geechee said, oh nigga, I gotta see you after this. You walking and being all hype and you know what I mean? Yeah, come on, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He want his get back in New York.
Right.
You know what I mean? All right, cool. Rock been saying, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
Oh man, footage all over the place.
Yo, I'm doing an interview, Wolf. I'll call you back. Yeah, footage everywhere, the whole thing. Verb's been saying that for a while too, but we just, he just tapped in recently on some space and shit, and it, turns into a whole, he's like, yeah, well, Lux and Hitman and me and you, nigga, you know what I mean? So it's like, let's go, you know what I'm saying? We've been talking about that.
Oh, that will be fire.
Yeah, so it's like, it's battles that, have been brewing for a while, you know what I'm saying? It's just some people might not know the history of it, but if y'all do the knowledge on it, that's actually a line that I said twice, and they tried to make a thing out of trying to act like I recycled, because I said the same verb line twice, because I was deliberately calling
him out
now.
What was the line? So in case we hear it again, people know it's just a call out. It's not recycled.
It was confusing, like, wait, what? Like, well, damn, I don't remember the line, but I said it to Rum Nitty, and I said it in the Rum Nitty battle, and I said it in another one. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think it was one more name, because it was literally, I was just looking at.
Hey, that 5 is crazy. So that 5 can keep your career going for another 5 years.
I mean, realistically, honestly, like I'm doing, different things, and I do my best not to pigeonhole myself, and you know what I'm saying. If anybody follow my career, I've always been into, film and you know what I'm saying,
a little bit of everything.
Music, just diversifying my whole portfolio type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not staying stuck in one lane. So I mean, I do love the culture. You know what I'm saying? I love getting crazy with bars. I love, I feel home on the stage, to be honest. But at the same token, I'm not just thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely way more out here. The book, which I've been promoting, been saying it, but there's deals on the table now. So it's like, you know what I mean? I kind of do want to get a bag for it, I'm not going to lie. Even though I want y'all to hear it, I want y'all to get it. But, it's just, I've been working for a long time, and I put in a lot of pain, blood, sweat, and tears into what my name and my brand in general. So I think it's time to really capitalize off it, and I appreciate all the energy and attention that, I've been getting since I've been back, this time, and it's like the algorithm going up, so I'm grateful.
If Easy allows you to be in the algorithm.
Right, Easy to cap it, you're right.
Easy has to allow, because he's the algorithm boss, so he got to allow you to get in that algorithm.
He might have just got knocked off the algorithm. His rhythm, it just kind of, it might just be algo.
Alga?
The rhythm, I don't know if the rhythm is. The rhythm been disrupted a little bit.
I'm literally going to go back and watch this. I was at the battle this weekend, so I got to go home and I got to rewatch it. Sometimes what I see in the building, I'm so focused on the battle, but I'm also focused on trying to get my content and shit like that. So I got to watch shit back.
Work in the room.
But
he like, wait a minute, he's about to walk out the counter. Oh no,
that's a
go
fact.
Get him.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Interview.
It's a fact.
Cornered your ass.
Yeah.
Nah, but honestly, you notice I didn't even put him on the list because honestly, there's something distasteful to me about fighting somebody that doesn't want to fight you.
No, 100%. Yeah, I see that a lot of times with battles where people are trying to, and they're not responding. It's like you might as well leave that alone. Yeah.
Because to me, one, you know what I mean, it's not about not being a bully, right? Because somebody try to make you say, well, he's been doing this and that. It's not about that. It's more so about that takes all the fun out of it.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? The fun it's fun when me and A-Bird are sitting there talking shit, and it's like,
back and forth.
I'm gonna kill you, nigga, and it's witty banter, and this is what sharpens your motherfucking sword as an MC. Is that energy where it's like somebody going, you know what I mean? No pause. They're gonna give you that energy back. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of like takes the whole fun out of it when niggas is doing NDAs. What? hey, look, we're gonna battle and we're gonna say the worst things that humans have ever said to each other, but hey, you just can't say anything about my life, my family, my career.
I don't think that's what the NDAs were, though.
The nigga read it out loud.
Diz?
I'm not even gonna say who because I don't fuck with him. I don't promote him, but the nigga read it out loud. Nigga read the terms.
And it said, "Don't talk about my." I didn't know that. That's something that passed me by. I didn't see that.
I ain't gonna lie, that was hilarious to me. It's like, wait, what?
Because
That's
I mean,
crazy.
technically, when Easy battled Diz said everything that I would think if there was a problem, if there was an NDA, that would be in the NDA.
I don't really
and
be,
then even
I don't really
Geechee,
be in people's business like that. So I don't. As far as what I heard though, I only saw like a couple videos on this. I just thought it was hilarious just to even word NDA introduced to a battle rapper.
Into battle, period.
This is the one place where we're supposed to say whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's certain etiquette just as human beings where you don't say certain shit not just because it's immorally wrong, because there's a certain moral compass that I think every crowd just has as human beings, where if you say certain shit, you're not even gonna get a good reaction from it.
Because they,
And if you notice
I
that
think it happened to QB.
It happened, you know, rest in peace with Pat Stay, you know what I'm saying? It happened in our battle, he said it, he tried to take a certain angle, it didn't land, you know what I'm saying? What you call it? Who else? I'm trying to think, there's a bunch of scenarios where someone had went to a level of disrespect where they're trying to overly disrespect you.
Went overly disrespectful at the first Chrome event.
Yeah.
And the crowd, and you know, we know QB for being disrespectful, but that one, yeah, the crowd wasn't really jacking it.
It's a moral thing at some point. It's like, you know what, you know what I mean? So sometimes you can go too far left with that, you know?
Yeah. But, you know, and again, no disrespect to Easy, but the people you talking about on your list, like I say, that list alone can have you still working out here.
I think he's what you call a paper champion, respectfully. I think that's the term if this was boxing too.
Paper champion?
Yeah, because this is respectfully, I can talk this way too. I'm not being disrespectful towards, you know, this person and what he's accomplished, but in my opinion, as an analyst of the sport, if this was boxing and I'm motherfucking Larry Merchant or Roy Jones, you know what I'm saying, on the side with the tux, right? Okay, he done basically. If you're looking at, you know, I don't know his exact age, but I'm sure we're basically almost the same age, if not.
I think he said they'd like 36 or somewhere in that vicinity.
He's at least in his late 30s, right? So if it's a disparity, it's by a few years, right? So the reality of it is, we're from the same era in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? As Rex, as Mook, as Loaded Lux, as Charlie Clips, as all of these other people that have been outside this whole time, right?
Right.
Just got outside, respectfully.
He been outside. You've
been outside, but you ain't been outside with the outsiders.
A little later.
You know
Yeah.
You haven't been outside-in with the outsiders. You know what I mean? You've been in the inside of the outside, or whatever. However,
inside of the outside.
You've been inside.
The outside. But you've been out the inside.
You ain't been out
of the inside.
with the outside. You've been in while the outside was outsiding. You know what I'm saying? like, let's keep it. You know what I mean? So now that you outside, right? You've been, you know, he's had some good performances. I'll say that for sure. But from what I smell, I smell fear when people do certain things. When people make certain things. Hey, I'll battle you, but here's an NDA. Oh, I don't want to just be. You call a nigga out, then pretend we never had a conversation. Like I made it up to chase clout. When have I ever done any of that? You know what I'm saying? Like that's just weird to me. That says a different thing. As a champion, as an analyst of the sport, that says to me, wait a minute. So this guy that since the beginning, when we was all outside, hungry, going crazy, whatever, we didn't see you then. Now when we see you, and if you notice, and that's not to harp too much on this, we're just gonna make the point because you brought it up. Some people have been kind of spoon-fed and ushered in and put in, you know, signed to people type shit, right?
Okay.
You sign to this, then you sign to this, you sign to. So you're being put in front of the people consistently. Now, if you do well, that's cool, but that's not the same as when that's capitalized on. But that's not the same as a nigga that gets it out the mud and makes the world pay attention to him with nothing, without having a network of millions of subscribers that you keep getting placed in front of.
Got you.
It's a different type of championship DNA, respectfully. I never asked anybody to sign it in DNA.
Yeah, because it is. But have you?
I never called nobody out and then just.
Have you ever been?
I don't do that.
Have you ever? Well, I'm gonna ask you. I gotta ask you, right? Like, have you ever asked somebody, "Yo, don't mention my daughter, or don't mention my mom's, or don't mention," and vice versa? Has anybody ever came to you? You don't have to say who, but.
Well, I just said, like, rest in peace, Past Day. We was cool after that and everything, but he said some.
Well, he said, but I'm asking.
He honestly came to me, Pat. I ain't lying. Came to me beforehand. It's my guy. We joke about it and everything later. And I'm like, see, you fucked up. And he's like, yeah, I know, I shouldn't have. But, like, he said to me, I guess he was trying to throw me off. He was like, look, man, I'm not going to say anything about, da-da-da-da, because you're a great dad and all this and that. I was thinking, like, why is he saying this, right? So I was already on point, like, oh, he probably going to try to say some weird, you supposed to be this, and what if this happens, and all this type of stuff. So I already kind of saw that, you know what I mean? But like I said, it's battle rap. So on one level, yes, I'm very sensitive about certain topics, especially my daughter, my family. Of course, anybody would be, right? If you're a real, if you love your people.
It's always been kids and people who aren't with us anymore. Those, right. I think, should automatically be off limits.
That's just distasteful.
To
me, that's like if you a boxer and, the elbows is a thing, right? They used to try to say Tyson was deliberately swinging that hook to try and hit you with his elbow, right?
Floyd
so,
does.
You know what I mean?
It's pushes you off.
It's, pushing you with it to try to cut you.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? All type of little moves that motherfuckers do to kind of, you're cheating really. But it's like little tricks of the trade cheats, right?
What can you get away with?
What can you get away with? Some champions, though, don't want to win like that. I don't want to win with the gas and because they just say on the, they think I'm the favorite or whatever. I want to win because I was better that day. I want to win because my bars was fire. I want to win because I really put in the work to win. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the way,
That's the way it's supposed to be anyway.
That's the way I was taught it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that kind of breeds more people that really, and right now, shout to the sport and the culture, because it is breeding people to, people stepping their bars up. A lot of people want to be known as being nice.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So that's a good thing. I'm grateful.
And 15 minutes of fame. You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio. Let's go!